pops up for the Carlton side, goes towards the boundary line. A.Koutoufides and Hart. Oh, sensational mark by Anthony A.Koutoufides, in super form with the best on-ground performance last week.
By Williams, he wouldn't be no closer to goal. And across the face, Pearce. Pearce marks 40 metres out.
Great lead and great delivery there by Greg Williams. They've got this forward line working like a machine now. They just keep the space open for Pearce, and he's so quick that he's going to get away from most players. And Martin McKinnon really was given no chance at all to defend that one.
Pearce should go from here. About 35 metres out. It's perfect. Shooto's there. Punched by Silvagni. Christou. McKay. And back to Sexton.
Oh, come on.
Kick by Hart across the half-back line. Slightly misses the target. Here's Camporelli inside the 50. Scott Camporelli, run on the right boot. Keeps it low for Kernahan, who shepherds it into the post. Shooto, what are they doing, the Blues? Anderson off the left. And it's touched right on the line by Peter Dean. And the Blues and Parkin would have had their hearts in their mouths there.
Well, one of the traps, of course, Drew, is that you try and play champagne football, which the defence of Carlton.
That one hand. Kicks to Ratton. Ratton can go, but goes short and sets up Rice. Terrific skills then from the Blues as they work that ball around. And now D.Rice is within kicking range, and he'll kick from 45 metres, unlike Clape, who would have had to kick from probably 51 or 52.
They look better on the forward line than they had on the back line.
Yes. D.Rice. A lot of injury over his career. Not a long runner. Kicks. The ball travels well. The crowd behind the goal's happy. Another goal to the Blues. They're third.
Scoring close game out of it. Camporelli, beautiful kick. Bradley forward of centre wing. Kick by Craig Bradley. Perfect for Pearce or Kernahan. Pearce marks. Margin back to a point. Blues in front. Oh, Madden to Bradley, who dodges trouble. Gets it out of the centre circle and on the top, Clape. And M.Clape right in front, 35 metres out. Well, he had a great start to the season. He kicked 8 goals in his first 2 games. And how quickly did that come out of the centre?
Yeah, those centre bounce clearances are so vital, and when you've got Madden getting it onto a talented player like Bradley, it makes it easy.
Clape for his second, gets it.
In the Spalding direction, Hart with him. Spalding almost back on it. Hart recovers well. To Lee, beautifully pinched by Brown. To Ratton, great turnover. Spalding long and true. 5th goal to Carlton. To Brown, chips it short, and a wonderful kick. An excellent kick, just finds M.Clape. Great presence in from Fraser Brown. And this goal-for-goal contest at Optus Oval, it really has got the crowd alive, and it's not all one way, Jared, either.
No, Carlton have responded. There's no doubt about that, but you just get the feeling that Carlton are a little bit flat, and if they continue on like this, they're going to give the Crows a big chance.
M.Clape kicks, looks close. I think he's kicked it. It's his 3rd.
And he got pinged.
So the Carlton side goes in the huddle, and a wonderful kick sets up Sexton on his left foot, and an equally good kick. Gives off to Fraser Brown. Brown on his left foot. Chips it short to Spalding, and Spalding marks. Connell swings the ball back. Madden, McGuinness, Madden easy.
That's the problem when he just blaze away. Connell's kicked that to the tallest bloke on the ground up against Tony McGuinness.
Connell hotly pressing, and the ball is out of bounds. Almost centre wing. Carlton slightly in attack. So one of the youngsters from Wodonga. Really ball over to McKinnon. McKinnon's forced to kick up and under, and a terrific mark by Peter Dean as he uses his body to put McCartney out of business.
He had to mark it. He wasn't going to get a free kick.
So Peter Dean, wonderful veteran in his 200th game. Saw an interview with him during the week, and he was pretty happy to be a 200-game player at Carlton, and why not? Bradley usually goes in the Kernahan direction. That's where it's gone. Jamison's done a fair job. Off the ground, Clape. Goal, and there is a goal to M.Clape.
With Pearce off, their whole forward structure's breaking down.
Oh, very good mark from that kick
bloke.
from Spalding.
You can't say Pearce off in daytime television.
M.Clape has kicked 4 goals, 2 in the first and 2 in this quarter. So really, E.Spalding's got one. B.Pearce is off the ground, as we mentioned, and D.Rice, so he's a winger. So really, on the ground, there's only 2 people in the forward line have kicked goals.
Harrison on, replacing Big Harry Madden.
So from 30 metres out, M.Clape kicks and has kicked his 5th goal, much needed by Carlton, their 8th.
And sits and waits. He's had 1 kick only. Bradley to Williams, 40 metres from goal. He shrugs the German tackle. Kick by Bradley is beautifully done. And Harrison against each other for the ball. McGuinness can't get boot to ball. McDermott caught in a great tackle by Madden, holding the ball, and listen to the crowd.
Ratton swings around and kicks out to the wing. A.Koutoufides and Hart, and A.Koutoufides takes a very good mark in front of Ben Hart. Chips the ball back into the centre and finds Craig.
Round the corner, a kick and hope. Madden, he's got it, Harry. Well, if there's a kick and hope, you would hope that the tallest man on the field is there, and he was on that occasion.
Big mark there from Harry Madden.
His 2nd mark for the day. He's laid 1 tackle, so it's an all-court game.
Well, Harry going to attempt to become the 5th Carlton goal kicker on the afternoon. Clape, of course, has got 5, whereas the Adelaide Crows have had 8 different goal kickers. Rashudo, of course, their main one with 4. I'm sure every coach these days likes to have as many goal kickers as possible.
The margin is 29 points, but Madden's left foot sails through for a goal.
Undecisive knock. Bratton with a quick kick out the pack. Running at it hard, and it ends up with Clape. Clape kicks his 5th. 2 in a row to Carlton. Just what was required.
Ball punched on by Clape. Bradley well played. Williams, fantastic footy. Spalding, another goal. You won't see better than that.
Off to Christou. Christou kicks the ball in. Kernahan underneath. S.Silvagni from behind. And the Blues are on fire. S.Silvagni, just with 5 goals this year, has played mostly in defence. Kicks and kicks another one. Oh, the Blues are right back in there.
Floats one over the top to Barry Mitchell. He gets in close. F.Brown right in front. Goals. The Blues in front.
Defence.
Peter Dean worth a kick to hit out to Williams. Now to Brown. Brown a little poke to Kernahan. And Stephen Kernahan had not taken a mark in the first half. 3 in this quarter. Going past his Spalding. A mark. He goes on and kicks the goal. That's 6 in a row for Carlton.
With their handball, has to stop, kick towards the goal square. S.Silvagni uses the body well, plays on, and there's another one.
Moving Stephen Silvagni, the kick short. A.Koutoufides takes the mark. Front edge of the centre square. He's 50 metres out. Kouta! Shepherded through for a goal. Williams on the bounce to Bradley. Bradley on the turn, a very high ball. Kernahan, unsighted in the first half. Welcome back, Sticks.
Once again, it was Craig Bradley. He had just an ordinary first half last week, and his 3rd quarter was quite brilliant. And it's probably a similar situation here today, where he wasn't embarrassed in the first half. He was quite competitive, but he really did split him open in the 3rd quarter, and Robert Shaw tried to get him out of the play by shifting Andrew Jarman to the forward pocket.
Kernahan for his first goal. And gets it. Little hand pass. Clape on the turn. A.Koutoufides! Oh, he was in first class all the way for that fly.
Well, I guess, Malcolm, the question is, how far can this bloke go as a footballer? He's got it all.
Yes, and I think it's one of the reasons, isn't it? He's had that ability today to lift. He was down a bit early, but certainly halfway through that 3rd quarter, he was one of the players to lift.
Now for a goal to cap it off. Perfect.
So a 27-point margin to the Blues. Terrific kick from Christou. And Rice also very honest in the...
Here's Dean looking for a goal.
And this will go to the youngster again. So he's had one kick already, which was a point just before half-time. And Ben Harrison.
Actually, the crowd went, oh, they were disappointed that Dean didn't get that. Yes. They wanted a goal from the defender in his 200th. Still, be a nice consolation, a goal from the debutant.
So the 20-year-old in his first game, his first kick was a point. He's going to kick it from 45 metres. Looked to be neat enough. Didn't quite hit it. It's going to wobble to Kernahan. Stephen Kernahan will do the formality of kicking it over Jamison's head for the Carlton's 19th goal. Didn't quite hit it. It's going to wobble to Kernahan. Stephen Kernahan will do the formality of kicking it over Jamison's head for the Carlton's 19th goal. Might get there, and McKinnon just peels off him. Unbelievably no pressure. Whitehead back to S.Silvagni. Well, it's an easy game if no one's playing on you. And he kicks it to Clape. Now, if I was M.Clape, Jared, I would actually have a shot.
Well, particularly when you're giving the vote.
Well, 6 would be a personal best already, so he's going into uncharted waters here.
I think the point you made about him kicking all those goals in the first half when it was in the balance is pretty valid.
That's coming back too. That's floating back. I think it's a goal. Marvellous effort, M.Clape. 7 goals.